Hi, this is Mike Atkinson with FireandIceDelivery.com. I was doing a quick demonstration video for our Easy Light fire starters. Basically, this is one of the fire starters. They come 10 to a pack, and typically you can light a fire pretty easily with about a quarter. Typically, I'll just rip off 1/4 of it, and it burns plenty long with decent kindling and reasonably dry conditions. What I'm going to be demonstrating today is almost the worst case scenario. These things can get pretty much as wet as they can. You can literally soak them in the water and immediately light a fire with them. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and use a half just to demonstrate that. So basically what I'm going to do is take this piece, I'm going to set it in a bowl of water, fully submerge it, let it even soak in there for a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to pull it out. And then in this case, I'm going to rip it in half, and I'm ready to light. Now, these fibers are are basically still dry and ready to easily light. I'm going to be using a lighter today, but you could even light this as wet as it is with a flint and steel. So basically, put fire to it, and it is burning. So it does crack a little bit because it's literally soaking wet and it's burning off all the water. And then you lay it down, and at this point, I'd be adding kindling. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here for everybody who's kind of got the idea, but I'm also going to have a version of this where I let the whole thing run so you can see how long it burns. At this point, I'd probably already have kindling there, and in 30 seconds time, I'd have a good enough fire. It really wouldn't even be that relevant anymore. So anyway, that's the end of the short video. Remember, FireandIceDelivery.com. So for those of you watching the long version of this, after I'm done recording it, I'll add in a timer to give you an idea how long it works. Again, this demonstration was with a half sheet. Obviously, if you use the whole sheet, it would burn longer and bigger. A quarter sheet is normally plenty to get a normal fire started. So if I was actually starting a fire in super wet conditions, like I just jumped out of the river with these in my pocket, I probably would use a half or a whole. But on a normal day-to-day, easy fire starting conditions, I'd grab a quarter and light a fire. A quarter sheet normally burns for a good 60 to 90 seconds, nice and hot. It normally doesn't even go out for almost 2 minutes. In this case, I'll have to get the timer. I'm guessing this half, I'm pretty sure that went well over 2 minutes, and it burnt pretty big and hot, much bigger than you'd need with standard kindling. So I guess I'll go ahead and leave the video running until this whole thing burns completely out, just to give you an idea of how long. Obviously, how you position it, though. If you position it more vertically, it'll burn faster. If you position it flatter, it'll take longer. A little bit of trial and error, and you'll be lighting fires with ease in no time. So looks like it's about to go out on us. I'll have the timer up, and I'll know exactly how that long is up. I would guess off the top of my head that's about 2.5 minutes. So that's Easy Light Fire Starter at www.fireandicedelivery.com.